Yo, welcome in, Paige. I hope you're doing well. You're in right on the dot. Welcome in, Sleepy. Hope you're doing well as well. What day is it? Is it Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, bruv. And Hurdy? Well, thank goodness you're done, maybe? Are you at the part where you iron stuff? I'm good. Been working on animation. How's everyone? I've seen. Very excited for your upcoming projects. Or your current projects, I guess. One of these days I'll know how to animate. I'm doing pretty well. I've been in a much better mood since we figured out the whole troubleshooting thing that's been wrong with stream since like New Year's, pretty much. Big weight off my shoulder. You have 9 days left to finish it. Have I asked what it's for? Don't know, but it's for a talent show at school. I went to sign up with my friend and agreed to also do an animation. Oh, fun. Dang, I'm thinking back to like the talent shows at my school. They were like very boring. I can't even remember what I did for talent show. Super uneventful. But it's cool that you're like making it your own. I think the problem that my school had is that they really struggled to like encourage kids to do things that they were actually interested in. It was just, you're here for school, you learn, that is your job. Whereas like I've noticed since like I interact with like the public school system a lot more, and by a lot more I mean at all, that like there's a lot more intention around being like, hey, you know, school doesn't have to be the only thing that you do while you're here. Like, it's important that you're cognitively healthy. That's good to hear that your system does that as well. Said friend is Skull, so our skill levels are different, and so is the length of the videos. Oh, makes sense, makes sense. I was in a talent show once, got booed off, but builds character, I guess. Rejection therapy vibes. That's not exactly rejection therapy, but I guess. I'm glad you've got character built. What did you do that you got booed off for? I doubt that it was like deserved. I was rejection and I felt therapy. Well, far from me to undo your healing. Every time I'm struggling to draw something, I go and message school for advice on how to do it. Strat. It's so important to have people to reach out to. That's literally me and Butch. Like whenever I'm like doing Python or like brainstorming or like literally anything, I'm like, Butch, it's not working. And then I'll explain it to him, and then I'll figure out how to make it work before, and more often than not, like before he even has a chance to respond. That being said, I should probably find a resource for Python help that is in the same time zone. It's a little bit of a of a barrier, I would say. That Butch's morning is my night. I was singing, but everyone, 5 other girls, had already performed the same song, Count on Me by Bruno Mars. And I had just earlier told the staff that I'd be doing my second song choice, but they accidentally started playing the Bruno Mars song, and everyone collectively lost their ish about it. Oh, that's rough. Because then it's like fully on the teachers. Like, do better. Remember things you agreed to do. My second song choice was Little Wonders by Rob Thomas. And I quote the song, "Let it roll right off your shoulder, don't you know? The hardest part is over. Let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels." Very much remember how that felt. That's an oof. So apparently my bitrate is too high. That to me doesn't quite make sense, but it is what it is. Apparently I just need to try less. Let's get her started. Or I guess I'll show you guys what I've been doing. try less. What a great motto. What's that like Instagram thing? It's like, you're having a tough day, give up. Try again tomorrow. I feel like that's essentially what Twitch and YouTube actually is telling me with these multi streams that we've been doing. It's like, all right, my bad. I guess I'll try less. So I made a few changes. What is this? I don't remember what this is. Did I give up on this idea? I might have. think I did. Off. Oh yeah, it's the trail. You know what though? I could definitely like I could add that back in. That wouldn't be the worst thing. And then I can have that be one of my toggles. Yeah, this is a great idea. I select that one, and that one. Nope, that's not right. Okay, got it back. We're good. Ah, that's so pretty. Yeah, okay, so I think what I want to do is... this network is getting... I guess that's not that bad. It's pretty short still. Yeah, that's not bad. That's fine. Okay, so what I'm kind of thinking right now... For starters... Okay, what did I say I need to do? Remap buttons and then do color control. I don't want to do color control today. I'm going to move that down. So I'm going to remap buttons. Toggle delay. What else do I want to do? More stuff. Yo, welcome in among the couch. I hope you're doing massively well today. Okay, after remap buttons, I want to add some like limit control stuff. And then up here, actually, a little bit more important than toggle delay is I want toggle transforms with limit delay, or with limits. Control. There we go. Did I ever try your thing? Oh, I can't actually like run Python outside of Touchdesigner. I'm not set up for it. I'm realizing I probably could have set that more earlier. I'm trying to hear all this yapping, but I got a meeting in 5 minutes. So bless. It's okay. I'm not as much of a certified yapper as I proclaim to be on my my outgoing notifications. But thanks for swinging by. I hope your meeting goes well. I don't be yapping, but I do be mumbling. That sounds on brand. Honestly, like when I get into Touchdesigner, like when I really get into Touchdesigner, I forget that I'm streaming. And I'm just going, and then I look over and like chat's like 12 messages behind it. I'm like, oh, right, yeah. There are people here. My bad. Okay, what else do I want to do? Okay, toggle transform with limit control for both sticks. I want to toggle delay and have that on Y, I guess. No, I want that on X. And then more stuff on Y. My bumpers. I think that's it. Just Y and bumpers. Yeah, that should be fine. I could send you the .exe that has everything compiled in it. Thought I would mention the thing I used to compile it, which is like my only option to compile something. Like this automatically includes grayware in it just to know how to improve the library, but I thought I would mention it if you do want me to send you it. Here's my next best idea. I would say like pitch it in the Discord, see if anyone's interested in being like a, the word that I'm looking for is not test dummy, but that's the word that comes to mind. Also, lab rat is my second. Neither of these are words that I'm aiming to use, but I can't think of the word that I actually do want to use. Oh, but I do love the new practice of actually writing comments or reading comments. Good on ya. Writing comments? One of them. Oh, no, actually writing comments. This thing that I'm doing. Gotcha. Thanks. I got the idea from you, actually. Because every time you send me something, it has like fun notes in it, and I appreciate them. All right, so I'm gonna add 2 to start. So it's gonna be the transform toggle and L. Wait. Start coding next, press C. Oh my goodness, like color control or color coding next. I have some small color coding on my at the base of my network, or the top, I guess. But I only have it like for where my like spout ins and outs are. Because the rest of my networks, like I don't have a system that's consistent enough to have like a color coding thing that makes sense to actually use. L stick. Meeting now. Bye bye. Thanks for saying bye. I'll color code some stuff just in your honor. Okay. So this one's gonna be, I don't even know how to name this. It's gonna be the toggle for my left switch that switches the transform domain from continuous to limited. Let's do XY limit. And then ChatGPT recommended me the compiler I use, and I looked into a lot of other options, but it was one of my only options. The other options were too complicated or didn't work. Thanks for the love, Sleepy. He's much appreciated. I sent my friend it, and they did a scan on it because I didn't have a thing to scan it, and it said it had grayware, but it might just be their program, but don't quote me on that. Ominous. Super ominous. It's ominous enough for it to be a pass for me. But I think definitely, like, I mean, even if not me, I still want to hear updates on it. And also, I'm sure there's a bunch of Discord channels where people do like code testing, or where you can kind of bounce ideas. I know there's another streamer named Scotty Fox that does like pretty high level Touchdesigner, Python, and other coding languages stuff, and AI integration. And so if you can find him, I think he might be a good resource to get in touch with. Do I actually want... Yeah, I do. So it'll be scale and rotation limit. SR? Okay, yeah, that's fine enough. Where are my sticks at? Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck. I can tell already. If I have to integrate it into here. Oh my goodness. I keep talking to people that aren't here. I was seeing there's probably a few Discord channels that you can find that where people can test your code, but potential grayware is enough grayware for me. Also, I'm generally hesitant to test other people's code just for security. Okay, so my current thinking is I could probably... okay, I actually have to find where this is. That one? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I've got my left stick, I've got my right stick. I'm gonna need these four. No, it's none of these actually. I just need a toggle. L stick tap, R stick tap. L stick. And R stick tap. Beautiful. Another way you could do it that is more safe is just install Python in the Microsoft Store, then look up how to install something called PIP, then install all of the libraries that are in the import statements at the top of the .py script, and then just run the py script because you can actually see the code then. My brain already hurts. I mean, it's dope code, I'm sure. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm familiar with the Python pane already, like with all the Python that I put into this program, but I don't have a lot of need for like upstream AI integration, so it's not a space that I do much testing in. Okay, so what do I want to actually do? I just need, I think, a logic probably. And then toggle. Yeah, that's probably fine. And then we'll put a null here. Drag it onto this control main. And then I need to build the actual switching component, I think. Where do I want to build that? What do I want? Toggle transform with limit control. So I've got the toggle down. Now I just need the limit control. So instead of... ah, there we go. Okay, so I do actually need to go up here. So for starters, I want to make this math a 1 instead of a 2. Same thing here. And same thing here. And then I'm going to slide this out a little bit, slide this out a little bit, and put a switch on each one of these. Java's worst I've heard. Probably. It's my understanding is that Python is a pretty entry level coding language, and by entry I mean like the most friendly of the coding languages. That's at least my understanding. Don't quote me on that. Okay. So what I'm thinking is want to have I heard the song Arrival by Nerd Out? It sounds familiar. What genre is it? Uh okay. The Among Us rap battle. Imposter Imperceptible. Okay, so they make Among Us music. They also made a Genshin Impact song called Feel It in the Wind. Okay, so I definitely haven't heard it. Arrival is an ARC song. Oh, so they make game music? Like soundtracks and stuff? Nerd Out is a channel that does game songs. Nice. But yeah, no, definitely haven't heard it. Nerd Out makes good songs. I love the ARC song. One and I have memorized the Imposter Imperceptible. I love it. I'm glad that their reach has reached you. I think I want to make these happen with my bumpers. You can sing the Among Us 1 on 2x speed. A rare skill. I'm curious, has anyone ever challenged that skill? Like, have you ever had a moment where someone's like, prove it? Okay, I think I can safely get rid of that. prettifying the network a little bit. So I have to probably head off to bed. Good night / day, everyone, and have a good rest of the stream. Well, hey, I really appreciate that. Have a good sleep, and continued good luck on all your animation. Also, I haven't done this in a while, but if you like animation and stuff, definitely give Page Town a follow. They've got some pretty cool animation streams. They also do Minecraft streams. That button? Okay, I'm trying to shout you out, but my stream deck's not wanting to. Sorry. I did try. Get that fixed. Okay, so I was in the middle of what was I doing? Limit control on the transforms. Okay. So I need to take my sticks. They're somewhere in here. L stick, R stick. Oh, I have my color on that. Okay, so let's take that one out. And then put a filter in here. All right, so where are my... I've lost my sticks again. Let's undo that one, and then this should be our stick X. Then we've got to find L stick. Beautiful. These top three need a little bit more space. Bring these two down. And then for that switch at the end, we're going to take this parameter and just make a nice little... did I do that wrong? Oh, yeah, I don't need the name. Okay, it's probably easier to just bring this whole thing up. Yeah, I'm probably not going to need these to be actual outs. So we'll grab that here. And there. Then we'll grab these and make a separate network to actually plug into that switch. So for my left, it's pretty much the same thing without the speed top. I think. Should be. I guess I don't need either of these maths. Okay. Delete that out, right? Okay, so when I tap that, I would love if that was so much smoother. Okay, happy about that. Now let's do the same thing down here. And for this second one, I'm gonna need some fun math situation. So my scale, I want to lock between, where do I want that to lock? is this? I guess I want to have the default about this big, 0.2. And what is too big? About 1.5. Okay, so we'll do from 0.75 to 0.2. And then 0.75 to 1.5 to 0.2 to 1.5. I guess that seems a little redundant. I probably didn't have to do all that. Let's just do it with 1. And then in here we'll do from 0.0 to 0.5, and then 0.5 to 1. And then also put this into a limit that is rounding. Minimum 0 to 1, and then quantize the value rounding. Value step of 1. Filter. And cross. That's not right. How is this getting negative values? Oh, okay. This needs to not be a filter. Which means this can just be a switch. Okay. That works. And so we'll just drop that into this switch. Now I need to merge it before I do that. Okay, so for the left stick, which is going to be rotation, I think I want to lock this between like negative 200 and positive 200. So it's going to be a lot easier than the other one. It's going to be a simple math. So it'll be from 0 to 1 to negative 220, positive 220. And that'll probably change a little bit, but I think for now it's definitely sufficient. Get that up and confused. Oh, this should be our stick. There we go. Okay, and last thing I need is that's not right. Okay, why is that doing that? Somewhere in here, there's a transform that's not at all doing what I would like it to do. Interesting. Okay, so I've got a lot of things broken in here. Odd. Okay, I need to figure that out. So somewhere in here, my speed is wonky. I think it's here. Okay, that's not looking too bad. Interesting. Okay, so my speed is not working the way it was before. And I need to go in here and do that to negative 100, I think. And push that a little bit more, maybe 200. $300. Final answer. I'm happy with that. I want the transform on the X and Y axis to be just slightly slower, but otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this. Perfect. All right, then let's make sure that the toggle for our delay effect is working like how it should. Beautiful. I would love for that to fade a little bit. Oh, I don't know what I've done. I pressed something. Um, okay, fun. How have I done this? I've never seen this screen in my life. And it doesn't want to go away. Good to know it's here. Would be so sick to know how to control that. What? Okay, I think we save here just in case. Oh, it's not even gonna matter. Yeah, no, I've never seen this screen. It's not gonna matter if I save this because I can't save the actual engine. Oh no. That's not good. Oh. Yeah, no, fantastic news. Um, how do I even do anything about this? Like, what button would even get me here? Oh no. Um, what was I even trying to do? I was trying to type delay toggle. I've never seen any of these windows. um, I don't even. Okay. Um, no, I mean, this is fantastic, honestly. Oh, that's not good. Huh. Hope this becomes a learning opportunity. Well, I mean, it seems like incredibly useful. I just don't know how to get here and how to not be here. That's my current state. But if I could like get here on command, oh, so useful. Would be so useful. Um, huh. I am perplexed. I think I can't even exit because I haven't saved this project yet. Ah, that's a tough one. Hmm. I am perplexed. I wish it can I don't know, what would it take for me to manifest Butch? Or just like someone in the YouTube chat maybe? No, no YouTube chat. I don't even know what okay, wait. What do these mean? Bypass, cook, lock, immune. I don't know what the second C is for. Color, maybe? Viewer. Ugh, this would be such a useful window. I mean, how much can I undo? That did something. Okay. So it is still the network editor. That's a good sign. There it is. How did I even do that? Apparently, if you press Shift and T at the same time. Oh, because I was literally trying to press Shift T when I was typing toggle. I just didn't have the node selected, so it toggles this node viewer. Okay, all right, we figured it out. All you need is the right keywords. Cool. Hope I don't forget that. Okay, and then I want this to disappear a little faster. Hmm. So it wants to disappear, but the hue, saturation, and adjustment node is simply too powerful. But if we take that out, it almost instantly goes to 0. Even at 0.98. Let her cook. 0.9 does it. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, okay. Yeah, so I am gonna need multiple Okay. So it is disappearing like how I want it to. It is not holding like how I want it to. It's too steep. And that just looks gross. Hmm. Okay, so maybe as a part 2 comp network, I could add a separate system that does the reduction. So we'll add another comp here, add another feedback. Level. That's not right. I am perplexed because it looks good. It looks good here. Just down the line, it's not giving. Not giving what it needs to give. Maybe I need to manage its history and new inputs separately and then comp those after the fact. What if I tried that? Okay. So it is kind of dimming. But yeah, I think I need to manage these separately. So we'll cut the hue out. And then it'll dim on its own. Drop that hue saturation multiplier. Crank that all the way up. Maybe not that much up. Yeah, that's horrendous. Maybe less. I wanted to preserve its color accuracy. And maybe I shouldn't be changing the value at all. That's like, I don't know, fine. Okay. What's this one doing? Okay, I'm pretty happy with this one. I'll put a Chan mix here. Ugh, that is ugly. Why? Mm. Okay, I think that's working. 2.89. Um, 0.98. Back in here, fix these values. Okay, so the value multiplier absolutely has to be 1. And this has to be somewhere between 0.8 and 0.96. .95. Okay, it's better. It's better. We're working on it. It's coming together. But now I need it to not do what it's doing. Ideally. All right, so these, all this pulsating, those are all the leftover pixel values. Those should diminish to 0, so this shouldn't be happening. And since it is happening, it means I've missed something somewhere in the line. not understanding why these don't go completely to 0 though. Wonder what happens if you nest a feedback loop. Doing some very interesting things. None of those are what I want from it, though. I don't know. I am perplexed. It's not doing what I want it to do. And I don't know how to get it to do what I want it to do. Like it goes down to like point 0.035,294. Like it's the exact same max value all throughout here. I wonder if I could maybe shrink these or limit them so that limit type clamp minimum 0 or 0.03542. What was it? 35294. That works. I wonder if I make this value higher, if that limit still works. It does not. So odd. Yeah, that increases almost like a lot. What was it? 0.95? Yeah. Hmm. I can't remember why I was doing this in the first place. I should have written that down. I think I wanted to make the delay last longer, but I think I fixed that with what I've got going on here. Like it's good. It's sufficient. I'm pretty happy with how long that lingers. It's not forever. It's not super quick. Which means I get to delete these. Okay, so I need to, in order to finish my limit control, I'm pretty sure I just need to adjust the ranges of this transform. Or this transform. I think it's this one. So it needs to be 0.5. So L stick X, L stick Y. That's the speed, but what about the range? Another math. Range 0.5. I think that's it for a translation. Nice. Okay, I have broken something. Oh no. I don't even know what's going on here. Why would it do this? Um, literally right at the end. It was going so well. Okay, figured it out. Did that, did that. I did that. Okay, alright. I'm willing to consider that progress. Sorry about all the strobing on this one. There's, I mean, clearly more work to be done. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I will be back at some point this week. Anywho, bye. Have a great night.